Bloody AI. Is it normal to have no idea what good looks like anymore?
Yes, it's very, very, very normal. So AI, I think it's an interesting space at the moment, very well debated. About a year ago, so in March last year, we as an agency were wondering, and us personally as a leadership team were wondering what it looked like for our agency, for our team, for ourselves. And we went off site and had a kind of working session, and we briefed the creative team and we briefed the tech team to create the same thing, a video that we had a reference of. And the creative guys did a great job, and they went out and shot something, and it was awesome. And then the tech team came back, and their video could have run on television. It was unreal. And there was this physical feeling in the room of heaviness. Like we were all, someone kind of stood up and went to the floor to kind of like ground themselves. Like it felt extremely overwhelming. And I remember kind of running through my head going, well, my skills are transferable, right? Like I can project manage construction, or I used to work in retail, I'll be fine. So, it felt really, really heavy. And I guess following that week, that was a real kind of call to action for us as an agency to kind of go, this is happening. We can either be part of it, or we can accept that our business will shrink considerably. And so our decision was to really lean into it and to understand it and to debate it as a group around where it should be applied and where it shouldn't be applied and the ethics of that. And we obviously launched, for those of you that don't know, we launched an AI production company in October with Endeavour Group as the founding client. And what we have seen from that business has really propelled the skill sets of the agency forward. We have created new roles. We have bought roles that were offshored to Vietnam, so finished art, retouching, back onshore to kind of higher value creation roles in that model. And it's kind of enabling a whole new workforce in its own. So that I think perhaps looking at the roles it will create and how it will save people time from laborious labor is focusing on the positive is one thing. It's been a huge change management though. I think everyone needs to acknowledge that it's not something that we will just kind of pick up and it won't continue to change our jobs. We took out everyone that manages someone at Howitson & Co. off-site for 2 days and did a change management course with University of New South Wales, their AGSM practice, to kind of let everyone mourn the fact that how we do our jobs today will be very different tomorrow and even more different in a year's time. And so I think whilst, yes, we've totally embraced it, it has been a huge journey of change management and continues to be so. Even how we train people in how to use it, my kind of naivety around that was, well, we'll just do an AI module when people join. But every day there's a new thing. And so it's not a set and forget. So we've had to totally relook at hiring strategies and how we do training and development for this and how the agency operates around it. So I'm not sure if I've totally answered your question. It's totally here to stay. You can lean in or you can lean out, but just, I guess, acknowledging that it is a totally different way of doing things. Change is extremely hard, and what good looks like might have a different shape in the future. And we're certainly seeing AI applicable at kind of the efficiency and effectiveness part of our business, but the high-end creative and strategic work is always going to be people. It's always going to be that high value creation part of our industry will always be here. It's my strong belief.
Yeah. It's the good bit is the hard bit, right? Because we've always had for years, agency's definition of good versus a client's definition of good can be different as well.
Yeah.
And I was reading something the other day around how, like, if we look at what younger people are consuming, the quality of content that they're consuming is actually terrible, right? It's all, the stuff we've talked about with social media. They're not, people who claim they're experts are not. There's a lack of rigor and robustness to stuff that's being said. Production values are iPhone. And so, geez, like, what do we want to engage people, and then do we need to make it as high production value? It's so hard, but also interesting to see where that future's gonna take us, right?
Totally. But I think with the ability to produce more content gives the ability for personalization.
Yeah.
So instead of being targeted with thousands of messages that are no longer relevant for me, I can now be seeing things that are totally relevant for me, because it costs no more money to produce 1,000 assets or one asset. So I would hope, if applied well, we should be getting to a really great spectrum of epic personalization powered by AI, and then hopefully distinctive storytelling that cuts through all of that as well.
Yeah. Excellent. Sharon, I was watching a panel the other day, and one of the guys on it said, well, when I can't book in to see my therapist, I actually just have a chat with ChatGPT.
Yes.
Have you noticed that?
Yes. Yes. A client was telling me, you can even say, I'd like you to answer like a CBT therapist would. Like, you can kind of train it to answer in the way that you feel you need. Yeah. I was also thinking, what else would I like to do? I think I'd like to work with No, but it's important to be aware of the limitations with that as well. Like, that less, it's brilliant though. I've used it as well, and it goes, I'm so sorry you feel that way, and like, oh, that sounds really hard. I'm like, it is hard. Like, it's really great. It's actually fantastic. But I would say everything with, get a lot of resources to help you. And that for me, for our work, it's you can't, it's that connection, it's that physical people connection,
body language, and there's all sorts of stuff,
that rapport that you need. Yeah. I hope, I don't know, things may change. Maybe people are like, nah, this is better.